Hello and welcome to Farming Simulator. I'm Andy and this is Let's Play on Gemeinde Rade. So, it's spring. Finally I made it to spring. Have repaid quite a lot of my loan, so I have like 690 left. It's been busy time on the farm. What else? Last time I finished this, this is finished. Doesn't hold a ton, but it's a bit of food in there. Silage, I mean. I did one thing. I did exchange my. Press this. Yep. So I did. What is 100? I did exchange my mixer. So I had a self-propelled mixer, but I changed that to a new one. So this is a Silocaine mixer. This is actually, I think it's 22 cubic meters, but I modded it because there are 32 cubic meters Silocaines in real life. So I modded this so it's 32, but it's a 22 if you follow the link, but I changed it. See here, I can get so this holds like 4 of these. I don't think I mentioned this. I'm gonna change my line of work. Or when you see this, I already changed it. So I'm gonna start working with computers. Still sort of in the same field, but social work, but not gonna work with people anymore. I'm so fed up with it. Not with people. I love people, but I'm really tired of how the system. Well, not how the system is working, because I don't think it's working. How the system is not working. Okay, so 1 bale of straw, 4 bales of hay, and then rest is silage, and that brings our mix into a pretty good state. So it's TMR, and then I can go give it to the cows. I can get this. Yeah, I can get that. Good. I'll clean up the other side too, because I have a little bit there. Okay, so then I just fill this up, and see in a bit it will be TMR. Go, it goes, it's TMR. And now it's full. I don't know if I could probably use slightly less. You could probably maybe use 3 bales of hay, but I'm sticking with 4 because it's easier to logistically it's easier to get them into here. So it's spring. I started spring work. I have a contractor out working in the field with a deep ripper. I also started not harvesting. I started let's see, go here. Started cultivating, so I've cultivated these fields. This is why they just are sort of orangey, because they have a slightly higher percent or amount of kilos of nitrogen in them. This one I need to do something about. These one I'm gonna do. The tractor's here, so I'm gonna go to these fields and these fields. What I need to do also is that I need to start spreading slurry on these fields after that. Get the nitrogen up some more, hopefully. And then we'll have a load of what do you say? Oh, solid fertilizer. The other thing we're going to do is that we need to, well, that's the plan anyway. Then we need to start planting whatever we put on a field. So I'm thinking about putting this field with this and maybe these two fields. I'm going to put corn on them, so we have silage when that silo runs out, which hopefully will be this year. And so I'm actually thinking about investing. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go and invest in some more cows. So we need some more money. Okay, we have a lot. So we have 200 cows currently. We're going to go. Oh, sorry. I can't invest. We have too many cows. Okay, so we're not investing in cows, I guess. But I can repay this. How much? 155, so we need a couple more loads of this. Productivity of your cows is alarmingly low. I don't know why it's alarmingly low. Doesn't make much sense, does it? Otherwise, I actually don't need straw. We have a ton of straw bales, so I don't think we need straw. We have quite a lot of silage bales, but it won't last a long time. Maybe I could sell. I think there is a way to sell. Well, I think it's a way to sell slurry, and that we could probably sell. But we need to buy some hay first, which I think it's set up so we can buy hay bales here. So let's try bales. I buy the round ones because they're easy to put in the. I don't have enough money. Okay, it's okay. Well, money is not an object. Well, it's an object, but it's okay. So we're just sort of pretending we got them delivered. Let's go and get this in here. And quite a long reach on the boom here, so it's not an issue, I think. So we'll go do this once more. So the good thing about that big mixer is that it doesn't take as long time as the other ones do. The other ones do. They take forever. I mean, there was like 16 or 17,000 liters or something in the old one. This is 32, so it's almost, well, it's pretty much twice the amount. That's a big difference, time-wise. If you have 200 cows, time is, I mean, it's a difference between going 10 times or 5 times. That's a big difference on a farm. It's not like there's not enough things to do. There's plenty of things to do here. How much I have left here? 743,000 liters. So we're running through it at a steady pace. That's why I'm thinking that maybe we should once again grow some corn and fill this up, and really fill this up. So I think it had like held 1.5 million or something, maybe more, than 1.6 million liters or something. So I think trying to aim for that mark is a good one. But it's fun. I haven't run, and this is the first sort of year on any map with precision farming mod installed or DLC installed. So that's kind of cool. We'll see how that works out. We don't have too much milk, does that? It's not because, yeah, we have plenty of cows that needs to have new cows. So, let's see, 139, 185. We'll fill this up once more. Also need to go and transfer some slurry. I transferred like 800,000 liters when I was playing this last night. It took quite some time, I tell you. I'll tell you, it took some time, a couple of hours actually, in real life. I did other things at the same time, so it's okay. Maybe I should produce hay. I have the stuff to produce hay, so it's not an... I think I have the stuff to produce hay. Maybe I don't actually. Do I have tedder? I think I have a tedder somewhere. But then I need to plant a field of grass. Maybe I should plant this field, which is next to or where we are with grass. Yeah, let's go here. Oh, maybe I should shut that off, by the way, if I'm not coming back here. I ran at like 20 hours so far on this map, so that's kind of cool. This 2 hours, so it's a lot less. Oh, oh yeah, now we can see it. I should probably use the mirrors to back up. They're okay. Can I change them? Let's see. How do I do that? That worked. Productivity for your cows could be better. Yeah, I get that. I understand. I think it's kind of cool, these things. They don't look like work like the real thing, because the real thing would be like it wouldn't gather it this way, kind of. Okay, so back up using the mirrors. If I can get in here. See if I can get in here with the... Oh, it worked out pretty okay. So, actually I might like one more or so, but we'll stop there. That's enough. Okay, next thing we're gonna go and where's our... Oh, it's stuck there. Okay. Here. I'm just trying to create a little space in between here so it doesn't stop. Actually, that it actually continues and not and turns around. I have this little issue here with my garden where I accidentally plowed at some time. And now I have some sort of grass going there. Hire helper. I can go there. Okay. So the track I was looking for was... Here it is. So, cultivating. It's not, I mean... Cultivation before gave you like one level of fertilization in the old system. Here it sort of increases it slightly, but it's not a huge amount. Then again, it's quite cheap to plant this, a cover crop, and maybe it's more to help keep. In real life, maybe it's more like to help keep the nutrients in the ground, and add a little bit, of course, but mostly it's about keeping it. So the cover crops in this way is probably more about not so much adding nutrients, but it adds a little bit of nutrients. So in the old system it's like one level of 3, so that was quite good, quite a lot. So as I've said, thinking that plan will be corn for this. Didn't I grow corn on this just a while back ago? Maybe it's too early to grow corn on it again. You'd like to grow corn quite close to the farm. I think I'm going to grow corn on this one. This one and one of those fields over there. And hopefully I'll manage to time this with our silage bin. I'm not sorry, 700,000. Maybe. Might be too early. Maybe I should grow corn next year in the game. Okay, I haven't planted anything yet, so I could plant something else here. So anyway, so this increases it slightly, a couple, around 10 or 20 kilos per in the field of nitrogen. Only seem to do nitrogen currently. Maybe they'll change that and add some more stuff, other stuff that plants need to grow than nitrogen. Well, I guess nitrogen is maybe the biggest one, but still. What else is going on? Well, as I said, I'm starting my new job. I have started my new job when you're seeing this. Basically, I'm gonna do some statistics and other stuff, follow-ups, and some administration tasks, which is okay. It's a different thing. It needs to be done. Basically, a service job compared to the job I had so far in my life. Which is actually a bit scary. Probably not as scary when I'm doing it, but beforehand it's a bit scary because it's something new. And at least, I don't know, some people find that mostly a challenge. I mostly find it scary to start something new. I usually get through it. And I know I get through it. I've lived so long that I actually know I do manage new things in my life, but I do still think it's kind of scary. But there's not much to do about it except just handle it. So I'm handling it. So it will be interesting. A little steep learning curve as always. But that's the way life goes. It's funny listening to, I don't know if you've seen, it's a channel called Laura Farms, about a young farming woman, I would say. Girl, it's not a woman, she's a woman. And it's interesting because she's doing getting her degree while she is working as a farmer. And farmer, I'm sorry about my voice, some allergies are acting up. It's a horrible time of year. And she said something funny. She said, she said that when she's done, she's done with studying for her life. And I was like, I thought that too when I finished school. Especially when I got my degree, I thought, like, oh, finally finished with school. I don't have to do this anymore. But the funny thing is, it's actually not true. You spend a lot of time in your life studying. If you get a job that's sort of depends on you learning things, which a lot of jobs do, then you'll always be studying. So I wish it was sort of like, I'm done now, don't have to study anymore, but that's not the way it worked out, at least not for me. I've been studying sort of my whole life, and not in a formal sense, in a educational formal sense, but in a, hey, I need to learn this to do my job, okay, or do it good. So my son, I've been back to school pretty much. Well, I've also been back to school, like formal education, for a bunch of times during my career. I just finished a project planning course at university. I think, yeah, project planning would be the correct term in English. So that's interesting. It was a short course, but it was still fun to learn something new. And I do things seriously. Usually do things seriously, so I took it seriously. Did my homework. I invested a lot of time in it, probably more than I needed. But I did that. And that was good. Good, interesting learning. Learned a lot of new stuff which I didn't know. I remember when I was a kid, I couldn't really understand. My dad worked not the same job because he switched jobs, but he worked in the same county for like 49 years or something. It's like a tremendous long time. Just gonna set up my A and B line here so I can let this go by itself. So, no, sorry, I need to switch to my other profile. Here we go. And set the width. Okay, good. So we worked basically almost 50 years in the same job, same county, not the same job. He had like 3 jobs during that time. But I never became head of any unit or anything. I always thought it was funny, but then after trying being head of a unit myself, I understood. But it's interesting how in my youth I thought, oh, that's what you should do probably. And then I realized that it's not so much fun now, is it? It's a horrible job. At least I thought it was horrible. Maybe some people think it's fun. And rewarding in some sense, but lucky I have a good bosses, so. Sort of get the edge over there done. I missed a bit. I don't really care. I shouldn't care, but my little OCD is acting up, so I think I should try to grab this bit over here. Which is like totally nuts. It's not important. I'm gonna get stuck somewhere. Oh, swiveling around, sorry. Oh, what am I doing? Sorry. It's like... Okay, so let's grab this. Take this here. So I can actually have this set up so I can push the button, then it will do everything. It will intercept, it will lower the implement, it will start it if it's a seeder, and then it will go. Cool. So I'm gonna stop recording there. Thank you for watching. I'm Andy. Let's meet up again on Gemeinde Rade when you feel like it. If you like this channel, please subscribe. If you like this episode, please hit the like button, leave a comment or share. And comment if the sound is off or anything, so I know that. Have a great day, everyone. See you soon. Take care. Bye bye.